What body do you want? This is a question I ask all my clients before they start training with me. And I usually know the answer to that, but I give them the options. The options typically for me, in terms of understanding what their goal is it a beach volleyball player's body? You know, that just lithe, toned, athletic, but nothing excessive. It's a sporty body. Or is it the marathon runner, which is a skinnier model with very little muscle tone? They've got endurance, but not necessarily tone. So, and your answer to that question is going to determine exactly how you train. So if you can be specific about what the vision you have in your head, you can then be specific with your program, and that will move you there much faster than if you are just kind of going, well, I just want to get, yes, I want a good body, but any body will do. You know, that's not really a very specific goal. Weight itself is meaningless. So when you do think about a goal, don't think about what you want to weigh, because that just is your relationship with gravity. I mean, I'm considered, so I'm 5'5", I weigh 60 kilograms, which is considered, for my height and weight, I'm considered overweight on a BMI, because I'm quite heavy for my height. But I have muscle. So I don't mind being heavy. I just want to be lean. I want to fit into my clothes that I've always fitted into. I don't mind what I weigh. Okay, and that, I think, maybe give that some thought. It might be more useful to say, oh, I want to drop a clothing size, or maybe 2, or whatever it is. So when you think about a goal, be specific and be meaningful in terms of that. So my point here is that when women don't have a specific goal, they tend to just do a whole lot of training. They don't really focus on what that looks like. So it is quite like, so I'm walking in this direction, but actually my goal is to run in the opposite direction. So I've got 2 different things going on, and the one might cancel the other one out. And that's a problem. So if I want to build that beach volleyball player's body, I'm going to do resistance training regularly. I'm going to do a bit of HIIT training, so high intensity interval training, and we won't have time to get into that detail, but let's say that's what I need to do. But if I then go and do my resistance training and then I follow it with some heavy load on cardio, in other words, I spend an hour on a piece of equipment and I do that 2-3 times a week, I'm going to undo all the resistance training. So I'm trying to build a beach volleyball player's body, but I'm working as if I want a marathon runner's body. So it doesn't make sense. It's and it's just such a waste of energy. What you want is, every moment you're in the gym, you want to be efficient. You want to know that every single second, every step you take counts. Because frankly, who wants to spend longer in a gym than you have to? Who wants to spend longer exercising than you have to? Not me, and I'm in this industry. Okay, sometimes I quite like dancing. So give me dancing and music and I'm happy. But otherwise, I kind of want to get it done, And one of the reasons, by the way, that the one messes with the other is because cardio actually cuts down muscle growth. So, that's a useful thing to know.